बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम सल्लल्लाहु ताला अला मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम। स्टूडेंट, आज हमने अपना लेक्चर स्टार्ट करना है सेकंड ईयर का चैप्टर 4 एक्सरसाइज 4.1। लास्ट टाइम हमने क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 किया था। टुडे वी विल डिस्कस क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 and onward. In the question number 5, there is a use of midpoint formula, so I will repeat the midpoint formula. Midpoint formula. What about the midpoint? Let's see if we have the 3 points. Let a point which is known as x1, x and y, and the point B, this is known as x1 and y1. And let's see the point C, which is the midpoint. This point is known as a comma B. So what is the value of midpoint C? So we can say a comma B, that is equal to x plus x1 over 2 comma y plus y1 over 2, right? So this is a midpoint formula that we will use in the question number 5. Let's do the question number 5. What is in the question number 5? The question here says that the midpoint of the sides of triangles are these, right? Midpoints of the sides of triangles that are given. Let's suppose that we have a triangle. Let's see, we have given triangle A, B and C. These are its midpoints. D, E and F, right? In the question here says that the midpoint of the sides of triangles are. Its mean midpoints are given. Let's suppose that the first midpoint, that is D1 comma minus 1. The second point, that is minus 4 and minus 3, and the third one point is minus 1 comma 1, right? These are the 3 midpoints of the triangle which are given. We have to find out the coordinates of the vertices of triangle. We have to find out the vertices of triangle. Let's suppose the vertices of A are x1 comma y1, the vertex of B x2 comma y2. We have supposed because we have to find out x3 comma y3, right? So in the solution, let we have triangle ABC with D, E and F are the midpoints of AB, BC and AC respectively. Right? Now we have to, as we the questioner say that we have to find out the vertices of the triangle A, B and C. So according to the midpoint formula, this is AC, right? Let's see, then it's mean that minus 1 comma 1, that is equal to x1 plus x3 divided by 2 comma y1 plus y3, y1 plus y3 divided by 2. If F is a midpoint, we are talking about F, E and D, right? Then this implies that x1 plus x2 is equal to minus 2. This is equation 1. y1 plus y3, that is equal to 2, equation 2nd, right? So similarly, all other points, just like that, if we discuss the point D of AB, then 1 comma minus 1, that is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2 comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2, and this implies that x1 plus x2, whenever we multiply with this one, it becomes 1 into 2, it becomes 2. This is equation 3rd, and y1 plus y2 that is equal to minus 2. This is equation 4th. Similarly, minus 3 comma minus 4 that is equal to x2 plus x3 divided by 2 comma y2 plus y3 divided by 2, and this will implies that x2 plus x3 that is equal to minus 8, and this is equation 5th, and y2 plus y3 that is equal to minus 6. This is equation 6, right? We have found these three equations from this diagram. Now we will have to solve these all six equations simultaneously, so that we get or we obtain these vertices x1, y1, x2, y2 and y3. So how we simplify it? x1 plus x2, x2 plus x3, and the first one x1 plus x3, right? Whenever we solve these two equations, x1 and x3, x1 and x2, equation 1 and equation 3rd, right? When we subtract equation 1 and equation 3rd, what we obtain, x1 will be cancelled out and we get x2 and x3 equation in the form of x2 and x3. Then we solve this equation with the equation 5. So I am going to write that subtracting equation third from the first, right? Third from equation first. So let's do it. Third from equation first, so it's mean that x1 plus x2 that is equal to minus 2, and equation third says that x1 plus x2 that is equal to 2. When we take the procedure of subtraction, just we have to change the signs. The new sign that we are going to use, for that signs I just notate the circles. x1 and x1, this x1 positive and this x1 is negative, this will be cancelled out, and left values we have x3 minus x2 that is equal to minus 2 and minus 2, this become minus 4, right? So this equation is known as equation 7. So we obtain equation 7, x2 minus x3 minus x2 that is equal to minus 4. Now we add this equation within the equation 5, right? No, adding equation 7 and equation 5. Equation 7 and 5. Whenever we add these two equations, what we obtain? Minus x2 plus x3 that is equal to minus 4. This was equation 7. And equation 5th, x2 plus x3 that is equal to minus 8. And as we are going to add both equations, so no need to change any signs. Minus x2 plus x2 will be cancelled out, and we have 2x cube that is equal to minus 12, and this implies that x3 that is equal to minus 6. x3 that is equal to minus 6. x3 will be equal to minus 6. Now the above questions we are going to raise it because of the space. Okay, fine. We have find out x3 that is equal to minus 6, right? Now use this value of x3 in equation 1. If we put x3 value of x3 in equation 1, right? Put x is equal to x3 that is equal to minus 6 in equation 1. What we obtain whenever we put this value in equation 1? X1, we get x1 minus 6 that is equal to minus 2, and this will implies that minus 6 is equal to minus 2. This implies that x1 is equal to 4. So when we obtain the value of x1, we can find out the value of x2 from equation 3rd. Now put x1 is equal to 4 in equation 3rd, right? So whenever you use this value in equation 3rd, what we obtain, x1 plus x2, x1 is equal to 4 plus x2 that is equal to 2, and this implies that x2 is equal to minus 2, right? So we have find all the three coordinates of x, coordinate of x, x1, x2, x3, right? Now we are going to solve the equation 2nd and equation 4th, equation 2nd and equation 4th, right? So whenever equation 2nd and equation 4th we solve it, just subtract it and we get, we can say, no, subtract equation 3rd and 4th, right? Subtracting equation 3rd from equation 1. So what will we do in this way? Let's erase this and write the same values because of the same procedure. So I just write the same sentence. Subtracting equation 3rd from 4th. No, we are going to do subtracting equation 4th from 2nd, right? 4th from 2nd, because we are going to find out the coordinates of y. So what we do now, y1 plus y3 that is equal to 2, and y1 plus y2 that is equal to minus 2. Because of the subtraction, we change the signs of the last value or last statements. So y1 will be cancelled with the y1, and we have y3 minus y2 that is equal to plus 4, right? This is equation, that was equation 7, and now this is equation 8, right? Equation 8. Fine. So if it was equation 8, then what should we do with the equation 8? We just add this equation in equation 6, right? Whenever we add this equation in equation 6, we find out the value of y3, right? Now adding equation 8 and equation 6, right? After adding, we get y3 minus y2 that is equal to 4, and y3 plus y2 that is equal to minus 6. Whenever we add it, y2 will be cancelled out, and we get 2 into y3 that is equal to minus 2, and this implies that y3 that is equal to minus 1. y3 is equal to minus 1, right? So after finding the value of y3 is equal to minus 1, put y is equal to minus 1, y3 equal to minus 1 in which equation? In equation 2nd. In equation 2nd. Whenever we put this value in equation 2nd, what we have? y1 minus 1 that is equal to 2, and this will implies that y1 is equal to 3. y1 equal to 3, right? I am going to raise equation 1 and 2 because doesn't need it here now. Now after finding the value of y1, we have to find out the value of y2 now, right? For this purpose, put y1 is equal to 3, this value, in equation 4th. In equation 4th, what we obtain whenever we put this value in equation 4th, we have 3 plus y2 is equal to minus 2, and this will implies that y2 is equal to minus 5, and this is our required last coordinates. So now we have find out all the coordinates of x and all the coordinates of y. So after that we finally discover all the vertices of the triangle. Vertices x1, right? X1 is a 4. At the end I have just to show you, I write the values. X1, that is a 4, and y1, that is a 3. So this one a vertex of b, a, and the vertex of b, that are y2, x2. What is the value of x2? That is minus 2. And what will be the value of y2? That is minus 5. These are the vertices of b. And now at the end we can write that x3. What is the value of x3? That is x3. Where is x3? x3, that one. I think we have raised that value, x3. That is minus 6. Sorry, here is x3. Minus 6. And the value of y3, that is, where is y3? Minus 1. So finally we find out the all three vertices are the required triangle ABC.